Hello viewers, welcome back to the channel once again. And if you are a first timer, the name of the channel is called Ghana University Application Tips. And our goal is to help prospective applicants gain admissions to any of their favorite tertiary universities here in Ghana. Our videos provide professional advice on course selection, career choices, some of the strategies universities adapt to admit their students, campus life and experience, and many other university content. So in the country Ghana, many people have this perception that protocol admissions is something negative and not transparent because the end product always results to bribery and corruption. But I want to let you know that it's not always the case to associate with its negativity, but it's actually beneficiary for those who go through the right channels to obtain such protocol. When it comes to university admissions, especially when seeking admissions to the well-known universities in Ghana like the University of Ghana and the Kwame Nkrumah University of Science and Technology, can be sometimes very competitive. For instance, if you fall short of the cutoff point for a particular program like Bachelor of Medicine and Surgery at the University of Ghana or Human Biology at the Kwame Nkrumah University of Science and Technology, which was aggregate 7, and you had like aggregate 9 or 10, then I have good news for you because you could also get admitted to programs you did not meet the cutoff point through protocol admissions. So sit back and enjoy the video as I take you through all the various types of protocols that is being offered to applicants seeking admissions to either the University of Ghana or the Kwame Nkrumah University of Science and Technology. Chancellors and Vice Chancellors Protocol. This is a very special type of admissions protocol offered by the heads of the university, that is from the Vice Chancellor or the Chancellor, for beneficiaries who have some form of relations to the Chancellor or the Vice Chancellor or an institution which is a friend of the University of Ghana or the Kwame Nkrumah University of Science and Technology. So now the big question is, how can one enjoy this kind of protocol from the Vice Chancellor or the Chancellor of the university? If you happen to attend the same religious institution with the Vice Chancellor or the Chancellor, then you are in luck because you can send your details to the elders of the church or any institution or groups that has the Vice Chancellor or Chancellor partaking in its activities. And it will be difficult for them to turn their backs from such requests. If you also know of any family or any individual who have personal relationship with the Vice Chancellor or the Chancellor, you can equally send your application details through them and relay it to the Vice Chancellor or the Chancellor to benefit from this type of protocol. The University of Ghana and the Kwame Nkrumah University of Science and Technology have friends or stakeholders who support the university financially from time to time and can equally send their protocol list to the Chancellor or the Vice Chancellor for their beneficiaries to gain admissions. So if you know of any of these stakeholders or companies, you can equally send your application details through them. University Staff Protocol. This type of protocol is enjoyed by all staff of any public universities in Ghana who have their awards applying to the University of Ghana or the Kwame Nkrumah University of Science and Technology, so that in case the awards don't meet any of the competitive cutoff points for the programs which they apply to, this protocol can assist them gain admission. But it's very important to take note that in order to enjoy this protocol, your name must be registered in the university's system or database that you are the biological son or daughter of your mother or your father. So please take note and take advantage of this type of protocol if you have your parents working in the University of Ghana or the Kwame Nkrumah University of Science and Technology. Sports protocol. This type of protocol serves as a strategy for admitting talented student athletes after successfully going through the Justify Your Inclusion and ultimately meeting the academic requirements of the University of Ghana or the Kwame Nkrumah University of Science and Technology. The sports protocol does not come easy, as the university follows a process of talent hunt, also known as scouting, talent identification through justifiers, and talent development, training and mentoring after gaining admissions. Prospective university students must take part in the justification, which forms the climax of the talent identification process, where the identified students will have to justify their athletic abilities and potentials. However, final selection will be guided by performance of your WASSCE results before you can gain admissions to the University of Ghana or the Kwame Nkrumah University of Science and Technology. So if you know you are very good in any of these sports categories, such as football, hockey, basketball, table tennis, swimming, baseball, badminton, athletics, then you are in luck, because you can also enjoy the sports protocol and assist you in gaining admissions either to the University of Ghana or the Kwame Nkrumah University of Science and Technology. Traditional Council Protocol. So we all know that every land in Ghana has a landlord. All lands in Accra belongs to the Ga traditional stool, and the same can be said for all lands in Kumasi, which belongs to the Ashanti Kingdom. University of Ghana and the Kwame Nkrumah University of Science and Technology run their academic activities on these lands, which have their original traditional owners. So because of this, the traditional councils also have an agreement with some of these universities, and the University of Ghana or the Kwame Nkrumah University of Science and Technology is of no exception, where they enjoy admissions protocol for their wards and distant family seeking admissions into the university. So if you know your family is part of any of these traditional councils, then you can channel your application details through these traditional institutions to assist you in gaining admissions into the University of Ghana or the Kwame Nkrumah University of Science and Technology. Less Endowed Schools Protocol. This is a very special protocol, as policies are aimed at improving the participation of students from less endowed schools in public universities. This protocol admission is part of the university's special scheme to ensure that students from less resource schools also benefit from university education. This kind of protocol are enjoyed by those who attended the less deprived schools in the country, and is normally determined by the Ghana Education Service every year. The list of these less endowed schools is updated every year at the Ghana Education Service webpage. So please do your background search to know if your SHS falls within that category of less endowed schools for that particular year, so you can also benefit from this type of special protocol. The Office of the House of Parliament is a legislative body of government that also benefits from protocol admissions from the University of Ghana and the Kwame Nkrumah University of Science and Technology. Members of the House of Parliament have some form of agreement with the university to admit students that fell short of their aggregate into some of their preferred program choices. So in case you know of any relative who happens to be a member of parliament or part of the House of Parliament office, then you are in luck, because you can also channel your application details through the executive office, so it can be relayed to the University of Ghana or the Kwame Nkrumah University of Science and Technology. Military protocol. The Military High Command also enjoy some form of protocol through the leadership or highest authority of the military command, which is the highest headquarters of a military force. The University of Ghana or the Kwame Nkrumah University of Science and Technology may have different level of partnership with the Military High Command, and some of these agreements may be a memorandum of understanding, which includes donation of military equipment such as decommissioned aircrafts, military vehicles, chemicals to improve learning and research, defense intelligence, and many other forms of benefits rendered to the university. So, to return this favor, the military also enjoy some form of protocol admissions from these universities. So if your family relative is part of the highest ranks in the military, then you can channel your application details through them to relay with the University of Ghana or the Kwame Nkrumah University of Science and Technology. Students with Disability Protocol. This protocol is to provide equal opportunities for all categories of students, especially the vulnerable. A physical disability is a physical condition that affects a person's mobility, physical capacity, stamina, or dexterity. To enjoy this protocol, you will be invited for an interview if actually what you are saying about yourself is true. Student with a disability means a student who, because of mental, physical, or emotional reasons, can only receive appropriate educational opportunities from a program of special education. This can include brain and spinal cord injuries, multiple sclerosis, cerebral palsy, respiratory disorders, epilepsy, hearing, visual impairment, and many more. So in order to enjoy this protocol, during your university application, you must indicate in the form that you have a physical disability, and if possible, you can state the type of disability. Affirmative Action Protocol. Affirmative Action Protocol currently tends to emphasize not specific quotas, but rather targeted goals to address past discrimination in a particular institution or in broader society through good faith efforts to identify, select, and train potentially qualified minorities and women. For example, now in many higher educations, such as the Kwame Nkrumah University of Science and Technology, reviewed its 2021-2022 admissions entry requirements so that female applicants into science, technology, engineering, and mathematics, also known as STEM programs, shall gain one aggregate point advantage. And this is to facilitate and encourage female students into these programs of study. The University of Ghana also supports the Gender Affirmative Action Policy to encourage female tertiary education into the arts and sciences. So for instance, if the cutoff point for Bachelor of Arts is aggregate 15, the affirmative action policy will give an extra point of aggregate 16 to females. So in a nutshell, as a university applicant, I encourage you to do all your background search and know where exactly you can benefit and enjoy any of these available 9 types of admissions protocol offered in the University of Ghana or the Kwame Nkrumah University of Science and Technology. Thank you for watching, and congrats to everyone who have gained admissions for the 2021-2022 academic year.